plane from Freddie's squadron has gone down. No wonder Emma is worried. When there's drama at the Halcyon tonight, it's new at 9. Right now, this Monday morning, it is 6 o'clock. Start the week the best way with Good Morning Britain.
Good morning, Britain. The top stories under fire. Theresa May facing growing pressure to answer accusations of a cover-up over a failed Trident missile test as she begins one of the most important weeks of her premiership.
Well, the Prime Minister will be hoping that things can only get better this week, having failed to deliver an answer on that missile test. She'll then be waiting on the Supreme Court ruling on Brexit before heading to Washington to be the world's first leader to meet President Donald Trump.
Down to business. After a weekend of mass protests and media spats, President Trump begins his first full day in office, pledging to tackle trade, immigration and national security.
If you attempted to reach for your mobile on the school run this morning, think twice. Police across the country are cracking down on distracted drivers as illegal phone use behind the wheel reaches epidemic proportions.
And could your breakfast kill you? There's an official warning that toast could be deadly if you let the bread get too brown. Chips, pizza and roast potatoes cooked for too long might also be a risk. Dr. Hillary will be here to tell us if it's sound advice or just nanny state nonsense.
Monday, 23rd of January 2017. Live from ITV Studios in London. This is Good Morning Britain with Piers Morgan and Susanna Reid.
Sorry, just check. Are you okay? Just checking you're all right?
I'm fine, thank you very much.
Ladies first. Ladies first.
Thank
Morning,
you.
ladies.
That's very
Morning.
kind of you.
Morning. Just doing my little bit for the march.
Very chivalrous.
Any of you at the march? Any marching with the sisters? No?
No.
No?
No.
No?
Did you feel emasculated
Little
by
awkward.
the march at the weekend, Piers?
I did not, no. Here's what I thought about the march.
Why did you say you found it emasculating? We're just talking about a Twitter spat.
Well, no, I made a
at the
joke.
weekend.
I made a joke because all the... I was reading Twitter blowing up with, we must march, and a lot of... The trouble is, for every woman who marches with good intent, promoting women's rights and so on, there are other women who I would categorise
Sounds like
as...
someone's marching in the back of the studio.
There's a few men marching around trying to silence us here. I just think that there's a lot of... unfortunately, it attracts a lot of the more rabid feminists who don't like men very much and start making these sort of men-hating comments. So I did a little joke about... what we should have is a men's march, to counter this emasculation of my gender.
And how did that joke go down?
It went down incredibly badly. Because the one thing you can't do with these people is crack jokes with the rabid feminists. No humour is allowed at all. But here's my point about the march. I'm all in favour of women's equality. I absolutely support women's rights completely.
And women are very grateful, Piers.
No, it has to be grateful. I just support them. I don't see the point of that march. I don't know what the focus of it was. I don't know what they were hoping to actually change. President Trump has been there 2 days, hasn't done anything yet to infringe female rights. So I say to women out there, if you want to effect change, wait for the right moment and then go after it. It's what I think you should do. Just having generic, vacuous marches to make yourselves feel good is pointless.
If you're a feminist and you'd like to know when and where it's appropriate to march, do get in touch with Piers Morgan. Let's have a look at the weather this
Let me
morning.
clarify one thing. You can march when you like. Anyone can. I can go march tomorrow. The point of a democracy is you are free to march about anything you like. The point of a democracy also is that anyone can criticise the purpose of the march.
Yes.
It's called freedom of speech.
Absolutely right. And let's give Laura the freedom of speech this morning because she has a weather forecast.
You will struggle with marching today because you can't see barely a hand in front of you. Very poor visibility, widespread fog through southern and southeastern areas of England this morning. Airports like London City, Luton, Gatwick and Heathrow all around about 50 metres visibility, so very slow going on the roads. Already cancellations and delays at the airport, so check before you travel. I'll have all the details in about half an hour.
Laura, thanks very much. So our main news this morning, the Defence Secretary, Sir Michael Fallon, will be under pressure to answer questions in the Commons.